what are your thoughts on the departure of Senator Sir Joseph and few others that have left, particularly Senator Sir Joseph? And he says some worse things about your government that you people did not do in the interest of our country.
Man, all you want, all you want, you just show the Prince and choose that conversation. Mama, the CDC, yeah, and I think we just, start laughing. I want you one, yeah.
1 year I thought about it.
Yeah, but man, but anyway, the dictates of the platform, I will just remain obedient to that. But quite frankly, and I will say this to you, the CDC is not strange to the given reality that she is confronted with at the moment. The CDC bent down this road many years with individuals, and the CDC, it is the producers of leaders. Leaders do not produce the CDC. So we understand it's just unfortunate. Sir Joseph is one of the unfortunate person, and I want some of them talking about people are being very ungrateful. The CDC, just take for example, the way Charles Nkoti is. The CDC, all of us in our country, the leg busy onto the actual Muna Penna. There's an idea. Forget about whether you hate Charles Nkoti or George Weah. Think about the ordinary people. Those people who work on a discussion sun, headed down to the rain. They sponsor you and launch you into relevance. And that's how you want to reward those group of people? And you came from nowhere and you said to them that you were made? If you were made, why didn't you even have to come to them? All of us here, we are sincerely indebted to the poor people. Those people who saw hope in us and invested their energy in the sacrifices. So Joseph, today you stand and you gave an impregnated life and you try to destroy. So Joseph is just one of the polluted creatures of the CDC. The men of them. Don't get me wrong. There are people who will leave CDC, they leave with honor and distinction. See Chairman Molu, he served the party. Sir Joseph have never served that party anything. Sir Joseph just been a beneficiary of that party. He came in 2011. A woman he came, Mr. Weah said knew him and provided an opportunity. He ran a representative. He won and he ran and he came. And today, Sir Joseph has the audacity and rubbish the commitment of those ordinary Liberians. And so it's so sad. It speaks to his understanding.
SG, before you go ahead, please. You will go ahead. You will go ahead, please. This is what Senator Sir Joseph said, that you people got jealous of him when he won the election and got more votes than your political leader, George Weah, in Montserrat County. And your chairman has admitted that Sir Joseph is an important figure, so it's a loss to CDC.
No, the chairperson spoke in context. He spoke in context. He said, there are people in the party. So if there are people who left, those people, we don't want to come across being very arrogant. To say, oh yeah, no. The chairman spoke in context and said, look, there are people who are historical role in the institution, who play a role, who left and become very grateful. Those people walk away. They are remembered in the annals of our history. Sir Joseph was being subjected to investigation. You are being accused of espionage. You are being accused of espionage. And while you are being investigated, while in that process, what did the young man did? Because you were recruited by Mr. Boaka, who have shown him contracts. He said, you get contracts, you're going to give him contract. And in fact, his sole purpose is because Mr. Boaka has an intention to erase the CDC. So he used all kinds of means. So Sir Joseph said he will run to be able to stop Mr. Weah from becoming president. So that one of the strategy there. So we got hardcore evidence about Sir Joseph. When he was confronted by those evidence, what he did, he ran amok. Sir Joseph ran amok. He went and begin to spill things. So people like Sir Joseph cannot be remembered. Some of Sir Joseph can be discarded. So he's not one of the person we can say to you. Other partisans could be yes, but Sir Joseph is not one of those persons. So he spoke in terms of Sir Joseph. The only remembrance about Sir Joseph is a traitor. Not just only to us, Sir Joseph is a traitor to himself, to the very Liberian people. You say you get 300,000 votes. You think 300,000 votes, that's only like be kept in cover. Then when you're ready, you losing it, and with you, and see what happening. This is a man. If the CDC wanted to harm you, they didn't harm you in their 6 years. But after CDC not in power, that after CDC will harm you under a Joseph Paga government, and so they will envy you. What kind of man is that? I understand. What kind of man? But man, Sir Joseph and Mr. Paga, they share border for settling. So these characters lying is, it's not like a child play. It looks like a child play to him. So Sir Joseph, I want to say to you, the party has moved above that, and Sir Joseph will be confronted by the wrath of the people. He will be confronted decisively by the wrath of the people. You do not betray. You can betray yourself, but you don't betray the people. When ordinary people come together and give you and they place you to where you haven't been before, and what you have to give them in return is ungratefulness and dishonesty and a bold-faced, colorful lies, colorless lie, you will be confronted by their wrath.
You said a man lie is a colorful lie?
Nah, you change it to colorless later.
Yeah.
So, how can you term Sir Joseph in one word? How do you term the quote unquote action that you're speaking against? How do you term it in one word?
Sir Joseph is a traitor. Only traitor behaves the way he behaves. He's a traitor. Sir Joseph.
Okay, let's go to. Okay, let's go to Cyrus.
On Sir Joseph
on Sir Joseph thing, I mean, we'll ask so many questions.
Okay, then let's move on. Let's move on.
But Prince, what is this?
No, but the FG finish speaking. You can't speak on one thing over and again.
Okay, let's move on.
Do you know how long we talk? Do you know how long we talk about the US report?
No, but the US report is different. The US report got different layers. The US report got different layers. One on press freedom. One on.
Ask a question.
Ask a question, Sarah.
Cyrus, okay, go ahead. Ask your question, yeah?
Yes, thank you.
Who tell you Sarah won't ask questions? Sarah doesn't want to ask questions.
Sarah, ask questions. You're not making statements. Please ask your question, Sarah.
Yes, I have a question. So,
please go ahead.
Firstly, I'm disappointed. You said a unity party. Everyone who ever left the party.
That question done
again.
Prince, man.
Today,
Prince, you gotta protect the member.
But another question there, man. You stop that thing.
As ungrateful.
Prince, wait.
All of the allegations leveled by Sir Joseph, Senator Sir Joseph, are you saying here today, amongst all of the listening ears, Liberians, both home and abroad, that they are all lies? I just want you to register that for the record.
But Sir Joseph said to you on a recording that he, Sir Joseph, spent $80 million to renovate a hall for a rehabilitation hall. $80 million. Sir looked at somebody who can possess 20 million of his own. Then you're looking for soothsayer to see what Sir is lying. Sir himself admitted that he's lying to himself. Sir, you don't even need nobody to say that. Sir, as a person, you bring him back, he can't repeat those things. He said he's unfit. Sir was scheduled to go on Spoon TV. He escaped. He fled for him. He's being chased by his words. Sir, words are turned into human being and chasing him. No ballet. Sir is becoming what's that spill out? I thought he was apparently he was almost spared. No normal person. You ask him now, he's not able. Sir, even cancel a playing program in the US. He canceled it because he cannot factor. But man, you can do politics, man, Sarah. Yeah, we're talking, we're laughing, we do this. Man, you don't have to. You don't have to do what you did. But there's no need for that. To try to start manufacturing things that does not even exist. I can start saying Sir Joseph spent $80 million. Go to the place, take the picture. Say who I'm begging you. Go to Benton. Go see the $80 million place. The same money meant to $80 million for that. You want check whether Tony a true or false? Sorry, man, you smarter than that. Come here, I know you. You're a smart guy.
Okay, let's move ahead.
Between 1995 to 2005, I think.
Okay, so Cyrus, you are done. Cyrus, let's move ahead.
He joined 2011.
Cyrus, let's move ahead. Says Sandy, you want to ask?
I think she got to do
Says Sandy, you.
I think she got to.
It's like you enjoying the show, eh? Okay, let's go to Lofa Julius, baby.
Okay. So, I mean, and I'm going to go back a little bit regarding the same issue here, but coming from a government official perspective, maybe you can just highlight the Sir Joseph's performance. Okay. You as a former mayor, how will you describe Sir Joseph's performance for the people of Montserrat, serving as a representative and currently as a senator? Legislative implementation, when I speak of, I'm not talking about individual humanitarian gesture that he claimed he may have been a part of. I'm speaking in terms of legislation. I want you as a mayor, one who was, who held the authority to implement things based on policies. Describe Sir Joseph's performance based on legislative responsibility and how you think it impacted your institution, the CDC.
Well, basically, I can say to you, Sir Joseph, is a composition of dishonesty.
You said?
Composition of dishonesty.
My man, composition of dishonesty. One answer, let different person ask their question.
No, hold on. So you
no,
don't
do that. Don't do answer his question. Prince, please go ahead and ask your question if you have any.
Prince, I waive my question.
Sandra Jacobs,
because I think also Joseph, we should not be asking everybody asking questions.
For me, my question won't come from Sir Joseph issues, and also
it is what we are asking. Then, if you don't have a question about that, then I'll go to Samira, please. There where we are now. From there, we'll go to the party headquarters issue, please.
Thank you.
Samira, are you
not just Sir Joseph, but all the individuals?
No, but then no, let's leave it. Samira, let's hear you.
Leaving the party, not or unless Sir Joseph need to be here.
No, that's Sir Joseph issue we on now. Samira, let's hear you. Do you have any question?
But other people have been leaving the party.
So are you? Don't you have any question?
No, I have any question. I want to ask.
Says Yeseni, do you have any questions surrounding Sir Joseph's departure from CDC?
Here is my question to you, Mr. Koji. Do you believe that? I mean, you're talking about he betrayed. You're not saying he betrayed the party. You say he betrayed the people. Okay. He's saying he can still serve the people without being in a party. Now, my question to you is, do you think we all have the right, no matter what our association is, to change agency at will for the Constitution, besides the Constitution, even with relationship with political party, if the priorities of that party no longer serve the people, at least as you see it? Do you think he has right to disassociate? I want to know that. Is it the matter in which he's disassociating that bothers you, or is it because he's disassociating? What's your thought?
Sis Yasuni, you are absolutely right. It's a free will. People have the right to associate and have the right to disassociate. And he's not the only person that have disassociated themselves from the party. And he's not going to be the last person to disassociate himself from the party. But yeah, it's the fundamental issues about this character that I'm saying to you. The first thing is, the man he's disingenuous. This is the man who was in an institution. He began to connive and plot against the institution. This is a man who became a beneficiary of this institution. When those information gathered When the party subjected this man to internal interrogation, and when the evidence was so overwhelming, what did he do? He went amok and began to spill, and even he went and did a knee-jerk resignation. Who go on Facebook and resign? Now on Facebook he joined the party. Up to that time, not a single communication he has sent. I'm the Secretary General. Not a single thing that I received. But because he know what he did. So these kind of people say you're sunny. Even among your family people, they got some people that is they say family tree can break and bend. But when certain people, become, a traitor into the institution, the family themselves will stand and say this other person cannot be the one to pollute. Sir Joseph is one of those contaminated elements who got contaminated, and today he want to walk away. Nobody stopping him. Why are we not versed with other people? We expelled Thomas Fowler, Morton resigned, many other persons, Solomon, George, all the other people. People have the right, because nobody can. No, the city does not in a way, impose itself. We do not impose people. People join. It's a free will. But that is not the case with this man. And I see, I was very, very careful with him. Let's agree. Even when you say you do not no longer align with the philosophical principle of this institution, you want to say to me, even the people, that what he has done, to even try to lie on the institution, they're trying to say that they wanted to take away his life. Wanted to take away his life. What all those things that he's saying today, why didn't he make any effort, anything? And this man is the man who worked with the biggest strong. He was a certain representative. A certain representative. When the president became president, out of honor, how you treat people, when people reward you, say something, that's not the society we want. We should not encourage it. We may not be from the same political party. Those kind of a human being, we all should despise them. Sir is one of the person, every sincere human being, relation from a despiser guy. So does not belong in our society. So should be a nuisance that must be sensitized from our political history. The conduct is not applicable to our contemporary political philosophy.
Okay, let's move on. I want to say thank you. All the other guys said they don't have questions. Let's move on to your party headquarters. When are you people going to be willing to leave where you guys are currently occupying? Because court records shows that they've asked you people to leave the property belonging to another person who has won the case in court.
Second, let's do this thing very brief. I'm running to my other time. Let me say to you, Sekou, and I will just seize the opportunity to explain to you. The CDC, we have occupied that space for over 2 decades. When under the Unity Party in 2009, when they felt that the CDC, were rising up and they saw the CDC as a threat, what they did, they evicted the CDC. They went through the family. There was a commotion between the family. We walked away from there. When the family settled their dispute, we came back. Archibald Bernard, who have been our landlord, we have been legally paying money to the extent that Sekou, we asked Mr. Bernard and said, Mr. Bernard, we have invested into this property. We want to take ownership. And he said, it is a family heritage. It cannot be sold. And he was going to lease the place to us for 50 years. And he needed a consent. So we worked something around 10 to 15 years while we were working.